We are getting closer and closer to giving season, and one organization that gives all year round is the City Rescue Mission. So Nicole recently sat down with the executive director to talk about how their services are needed and more than ever, and how you can help as well. So let's take a look.
Here on Studio 10, it is our mission to spread good news and highlight amazing organizations in mid-Michigan, including the City Rescue Mission. And now to share their mission is Criss, the Executive Director. Welcome back into Studio 10.
So great to be here. Thank you for having us.
Yes, we're excited to have you back. And believe it or not, if you looked at a calendar, we're just in the final few months of 2023. So let's talk a little bit about, this year and what does the current need in Lansing look like?
Well, the need to meet the needs of homelessness has continued to grow, and it seems almost exponential. I would say probably 4 years ago, we would shelter about 133 people. The first half of this year, we've averaged more than 255 men, women, and children every single night of this year.
Oh my goodness. Is there a specific reason that we're seeing this kind of increase?
Well, I think part of it's affordable housing, and I think even just competitiveness when it comes to work and trying to find a place that you can afford, that can sustain you, has been challenging. So I think the average stay has increased from about 2 to 3 months to 3 to 4 months. So I'd say probably 80% of the people that come will be with us for a very short period of time. The 20% is the chronically homeless, will be with us a little bit longer. But I think that all that's kind of the perfect storm, but the mission's doing the best we can to meet needs in our community.
Yeah, so on that note, let's talk a little bit about what you guys do and how you're working for this increase. How you guys are working with that.
So 2 main shelters. We have one on South Cedar Street for women and children. We shelter about 100 to 110 women and children at that location. We also have a shelter on Michigan Avenue. Now, most people know us by Michigan Avenue, for GSA's cross there. That's where we actually shelter men. We shelter between 90 and 100 men at that location each night. Then on North Larch Street, we have a new drop-in center for those that are chronically homeless. So we've been actually up to about 70 men and women at that location each evening. Wow. Now I would say about 4 years ago, it was about 18 to 20 people at that location. So the chronically homeless seems to be growing as the need in the community keeps growing as well.
Well, on that note of community, we're talking about how much you guys are helping, but how can the community help you so it can kind of be this full circle moment and everyone's just helping each other?
So I think the reason why so many people help us is they're from the community, and we're here to meet the needs in the community. So we're community funded. We don't receive any government funding, no local, no state, no federal funding. So it's all gifts of God's people in the community, and so we continue to meet needs in our community. As the need grows, the supply grows right along with it. So the good news is we're actually expanding. We're looking at buying some property in West Kalamazoo Street to double the size of our capacity for adult people that are homeless in our community.
Wow, that's exciting news. It's a huge thing.
It is. It's
a big project.
It's going to be a huge project. It's almost $10 million. If you want to help, go to our website, find out more information. We can use your gift to make an impact in our community. We actually will double. If you want numbers, we'll go from about 100 men to 200 men, from about 50 women to 100 women. That's just the adults.
Right.
Also be able to expand our shelter for women and children in the near future as well.
Yeah, well, that's so great, and knowing that people at home can be a part of this next mission for you guys as you continue to help others. So we'll have all that information, but real quick, what is that website that we can go to easily so we can find out how we can help?
So go to our website, bearescuer.org. You can donate, you can contact your volunteer coordinator and maybe help volunteer.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for always stopping by, and of course, thank you so much for everything that you do here in our community.
Thanks for having us.
Yes.